are K&J Stitches, and holy cow, it's been over 2 months. I think our last video was April 8th.
Yeah.
So
something like that.
Yeah, like 2 months and a week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back.
Yay!
It's been a pretty crazy summer. I think we'll probably kind of go over it at the end of the video, for those of you that want to stick around. But for now, I guess we'll just jump right into it.
Yeah, we know what you guys want. You want cross stitch. We've got it.
So today is June 16th, Sunday, and here we go.
Yeah.
And we'll start with some finishes. As per usual, I don't have any finishes, but of course Melissa does, so.
Well, you know, I counted. I only have 7 for the year, so that's like low for me. But I've been working on whips this year, so I'm fine with only 7. That's cool. But I got 2 while we were gone. So the first one is this little lady who I had been working on since I think 2015, 2016, something like that. It's been a while. I think it was all the white. Just got to me. But I did switch out the fabric. This is a Luca S kit called Embroidery Girl from overseas somewhere. I can't remember exactly where I got her from at the time. Anyway, so I switched out the fabric with, I think, let's see, it's a 32 count linen Meadow by Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And so the little kitty down there. And there was so much I can't even tell you how much backstitch I did. It was ridiculous, but it looks really cute. I'm happy with it. And she's small, so I think she'll fit like an 8x10. I should be able to find something at, Joann or whatever. And then the other one was a Brenda Gervais Strawberries and Stripes. Very small. I did sub out all of the threads with different hand dyes that I have, mainly Victorian Motto, but also some other things. This is on a 36 count Winter Moon Linen by Zweigart. And maybe I can put a picture in here, but I'm going to try and make a little, I don't know, pin cushion out of it. My mom got me a pretty little milk glass dish that can kind of, it's got, what do you call it? Lace edges, so I can probably put some scissors in it and then put this in the middle as like a cushion. So I think that'll be really cute. Those are my finishes. Yep. And I have a bunch of whips that I worked on mainly because of Mania. And I think, Jenny, you had a couple at least.
Yeah, I've got a few whips. So
cool.
4 whips.
All right.
So we're about even-ish.
I had 7. But again, it was because of Mania. Otherwise, I wouldn't have that many. I did a Mirabilia Mania, and I think you kind of did too.
Yeah, for May, and I kind of actually still haven't stopped working on her, so
yes.
Quite a bit of progress. I guess I'll show you now.
Let's do it.
Put a picture of what it looked like before, and here she is now. So I think last time I was just starting to get into this section here, so all of this is all that I've done in the past 2 months. So she's currently my oldest whip, and I just I can't put her down. I'm ready to finish her and get her done. This is on a 28 count Twilight Shadows fabric from the UK, but I can't think
Crafty
of
Kitten?
Crafty Kitten, I believe, yes.
That looks like one of them. Is the water on that variegated thread, or is
it is?
I like it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
nice.
a Karen Water Lily, I think.
Okay, nice.
It's really cool.
I like it.
So hopefully I'll continue to work on her till she's done. She's kind of my primary focus at this point.
Good. You're close. I mean, you really are. You just got her tail, and then the bottom directional got it right.
And then like the net thing that goes across.
Oh, I forgot about the net.
I think that's just like back stitching and stuff anyway, so.
Cool.
But yeah, there's actually quite a few color changes in the tail, which is why it's kind of taken me. And that's like 2 or 3 stitches here and there. So it's lots of color changes.
You practice some parking or something with that.
Yeah.
I'll do that every once in a while with a Mira if there's a whole bunch of confetti in there. Because ever since I did, I think it was Ashley's Roses with the bower over the top. Oh my gosh. All the roses up at the top were. And I even messed up in that. And I got like half a stitch off because it was linen. And so all of them up in the corner are all off by half a stitch. And I didn't care because I'm not going to go back. And I couldn't even figure out where I messed up. But I messed up somewhere where I was half a stitch off. So, yeah.
Yeah, I did have to frog a little bit because I missed one stitch and then...
Yeah.
I'm not very good at fudging things because then it affects what you do further down the line. So,
it does.
And I'm not...
I can tell you that.
I'm not very good at that. So, it's just easier for me to take it apart and just redo it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't too far in, so it wasn't a lot. But,
right. Yeah.
Being that I didn't have a whole lot of time, that was one night for me to take out.
That's a bummer.
Like 20 stitches.
Right.
But anyway. So, yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to...
Yeah, we can just trade off. So I worked on 4 Miras for 4 weeks, 1 week each for Mania. This lady, Miss Christmas Eve, started her quite a while back, I think in 2016 also. And I'll put up a picture, or I'll have Jenny put up a picture of what she looked like before I started on Mania. And then here is where she's at now. All her skin is done. Not her head, but all the arms and stuff is done. Actually, no. I started on the arms. Never mind, the skin is not done, but that's mainly what I worked on during Mania, was the skin. I kind of worked on some of the green down here, that big chunk at the bottom I worked on, but I kind of wanted to knock out some of the skin. So I'm doing a half cross with 2 strands instead of the full. You can't see it, but it's just quicker and it looks fine and I'm happy with it. So that's where she's at. And that's on a, let's see, 32 count linen. It's by Fiberlicious, called Hidden Treasures. Very nice. So that's where she's at.
Door open. There you go.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Take your time.
No, you keep talking.
Okay. I have to keep talking about myself. I can't. Okay. Well, I did do Lady of the Flag too during Mania. I'll keep talking. I don't know if she's going to keep any of this while she's gone. So, this is on Cindy Sorley's fabric, the We the People. And this is Lady of the Flag. I'm doing the teal conversion. If you want to know what that is, feel free to IM me on Instagram, StarlaATX, and I can give you more info about that. But I started on the flag over there, and I worked a whole bunch on her dress. So that's where that's at. And Jane's back.
Well, they leave the front door open, and then the dog sees other people and other dogs, and so she barks. Sorry about that.
All right. I got through 2 of the 4 mirrors.
Oh, nice.
So far. All right. And then the third one I worked on was at the Met. And where is the picture? I don't know. Hang on. You guys know what at the Met looks like, right? If you don't... Oh, wait, here she is. Okay. There you go. She's on a fabric called Crushed Rose Petals by Dye Stitch Love, who is no longer dying. It's sad. And I did not get a lot done because that week I had one of my sisters in town, and so I didn't stitch a whole lot, but I got a whole bunch more done on the dress, and that's the biggest part. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to keep working on her. Her and Lady of the Flag I really want to knock out this year, if I can. And then the last Mira I had was Stargazer, because I had to jump on the everyone bandwagon with that. Y'all know what she looks like. Here you go. I've got her on a think this is a Sparklies fabric called Dusk. So there it is. It goes from light to dark. And we'll try to get some before pictures in here, but I really had hardly anything done. This is the one. This is where I got confused. This is the one where I got all the skin done, I think. So again, this is like the half stitch with 2 strands. And I like doing that also because if, you know, Nora calls for a mixed blend, I can do it and it's easy. So there she is. I love this. I think it's going to look super good when I'm done.
I like the green conversion.
I do too. There's so many good conversions. I mean,
there is. The red, like the maroon one is really pretty too.
Yeah. Very nice.
See what happens when no one's home.
Did everybody leave?
They went to the store.
Oh,
So I did go, I missed one of the stitch-ins. Why did I miss it? I don't even remember. It's probably on vacation or something.
I don't know.
I think I was visiting my parents.
Oh, Florida, right.
So I missed one, but I did go to last month's and I finished all the cross stitch on this piece. There might be 1 or 2 more of these dealies, like over here, but other than that, it is done. So what do I have left? So I got French knots.
Up the yin yang.
And I think that's it. And back, is there back stitching? Yeah, some back stitching. Like, that goes.
Okay. Like the little things that come off.
From these things to the French knots, so there's a whole ton of those.
Nice.
And I think I was kind of sort of counting. I think there's like 400 French knots. So if I'm not very good at it, I'll be good at it by the time I'm done.
You will.
Yeah. I'm not scared. I got it. It's all good.
No, and the thing I like about French knots with that is that, again, if it's something that's organic, you don't have to worry about the French knots all being exactly the same size.
Right.
So if they're different sizes, that's okay because, you know, flowers are not
Sure.
all the same all over. So
Definitely.
cool.
I worked a little bit on Summers by the Lake.
Oh, I like the colors.
This one wasn't really calling to me much, but so I didn't get a whole lot done. You know, I didn't realize there's the block of colors really gets kind of boring.
Yeah.
So that makes it hard to work on, but this is the last one on this side, and then I've got 2 more on this side. So that one's Cricket Collection, Summers by the Lake, and I'm doing the initials of my mom, myself, my grandma, and then my 3 stepdaughters. So in the little swimming suits. So,
cool. Yeah, that'll be nice when it's done, for sure.
yeah, I think it'll be cute.
Let's see. I've got a couple more. Working on Stone Street Stitchworks, Franklin Sampler. Very cool. Quote by Benjamin. And I'm getting I'm pretty far along on this. I really need to just keep going.
You did that one at the stitching too, right?
Yeah, I think so. So I've got like, I don't know, maybe a third of it done. I've still got like half a page on this side and then like 2 little pages on the bottom. But that was the big chunk right there. So I'll probably hit the rest of the alphabet up top next. But this is on 40 count. Went over one with a, it's a Threadworks thread. The one that's recommended with the pattern. And this is, there's the fabric information. It's a Silk Weavers. I got it on one of their like flash sales, but it's gorgeous.
It's a beautiful fabric.
I've never stitched on this before. It's called a Verdal. I mean, feel it. It's weird.
Oh, it's really soft.
It's like a fabric. I mean, it feels like a fabric, not like a cross stitch fabric, but it stitches like cross stitch. It's crazy. I really enjoy it. I'm gonna try and look, keep an eye out on their Facebook page to maybe get more because it's very enjoyable to stitch on. So, and how many do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, cool. You go.
I'll show this one. This one is the Bird Weaver style. It is by Magical Quilts. .blogspot.com. I'm doing this in like a
ombre.
I keep wanting to say variegated, but it's not variegated. So yeah, like an ombre. So it's black, and then $37.99.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to see the transition, but then the next one was $3.17, I believe. It's a pretty subtle. Yeah, it starts right there.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
it might be kind of hard to see on the camera.
The camera doesn't pick it up, but it kind of starts like right about there. And gets to the lighter. I haven't touched this one again in a couple months because of Mira monogamania, so it's kind of been put on hold and just really focused on that Mira. So
yeah, nothing wrong with that. Because see, when you get that done, you can start something else.
Yes. Yes. I guess I'll just talk about my last one.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing a smalls for our stitching retreat in September in Denver here. And I will be working on this Biscornu here. I've already started it. And this is where I'm at. So not a whole lot started, but it's something, and of course I don't remember the fabric.
So some kind of even weave.
It's a really light blue.
Mm-hmm. That's nice though. It'll make the fabric, the design pop on it.
Yeah, it's got all the pretty blues,
Yeah.
the 995s, and 37, 46, tons of bright colors, so it'll, yeah, I didn't know how to do, of course. So yeah. But, and my favorite part is there's sequins that are stitched into that.
That's awesome.
And I don't know, I've never done it before, so I'm super excited to do that. So. And I really like Biscornus. They're so much fun to put together.
Yeah. I've only done one, but it was super fun. I couldn't believe it's like you follow the instructions and all of a sudden it's done and you're like, oh, I did it. Yeah.
I like the shape.
Yeah.
I don't know, they're so cool. But yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for my whips.
Okay. I just have 2 more. So one night I woke up at 3 a.m. and I didn't know what to do because I think I had just finished something and I was like having insomnia. So I worked on my... Which way does it go? Hang on. I gotta figure out which orientation we're at. And I'll pull this out too. So I worked on this guy. Quaker Gun Haunted. Let me see where I'm at here. Looks like I have some leaves going. Okay, I got it. Goes like this. So I worked on the tree and then I started on the little motif off to the side over here. And I did swap out like all of the colors to whatever I had in my stash. And also I am using a... sorry for the shuffling. A Color and Cotton that she had in her Halloween box last year. It's 32 count Belfast. Just a limited edition. So, but I didn't know what the heck to put on it, and then I thought about it and I saw it and I was like, yes. And actually Julie from Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World picked out the same fabric, so great minds think alike. So that's fun. We'll get to work on this together because I plan on working on all of them. That's the hard part. You're like, oh, I'll work on that one next. Did she start? She started her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the one I've been working on the last couple of weeks since I finished Embroidery Girl and the Strawberries and Stripes, and I kind of, you know how sometimes you finish something and you just go, I don't know what I want to work on. I mean, I have 16 whips now, plus a travel whip that I don't count because it's the one I do in the car and I don't really care when I finish it, but it's just one of those Mill Hill kits. So I spun the wheel, the famous wheel we all know about, and I got Prairie Life Sampler, and so I have been working on this for just about 2 weeks now, and I actually spun last night for this next week, and I got it again. So, I mean, look how far I am. I'm way further than I thought. So I'm just going to keep going because I'm more than halfway now. I just got to finish over to here, and then down here there's some stuff. So, and the colors are so nice, and I got Pet and Pat done last night. And then I got Jack's wording there. No Jack, but we'll do him later. And then I don't know. This is the DMC conversion, and it's funny because in the picture it's like more of a white, and this is more of like a light green. And same thing. It's also in the smoke here and in the house, but I'm not gonna take it out. It looks fine. It is what it is. But I'll show you the picture. In the picture, it's like obviously not light green, so I don't know. I don't know if you can see. See how white it is compared to what I've got.
I can see it from here, yeah.
But yeah, it's fine. I like how it is. It makes it look like weathered or whatever. So, but all the trees are fun. I think I'm just gonna keep going, finish the cabin, and then work on the rest. There's a quilt right here, and then some more trees. So I think I'm gonna hit that next, and obviously continue the border, which is fun and pretty. So yeah, I'm just using a mix of the DMC conversion and the call for on this one. So, and I'm actually, all the wording is in Havana by, I think it's, help me out here. I don't know, I don't have it right here. Weeks Dye Works, Havana. And I'm almost out, so I'm gonna have to go on 1 2 3 Stitch and buy something else to go with the threads. Because someone was saying on Flosstube that the threads can get lost, so I also have to buy a pattern too on my wish list.
I got a pattern you could add.
Okay. So that's all I've been working on.
Oh, I just realized I have a work project that I've been working on. It's the dog pile from Ink Circles.
Oh yeah.
So I'll add a picture of that. I've got majority of the there's a goat. There's a goat in the window.
Hi, goat.
I've got more than halfway, so I'll post a picture of that.
Cool.
And as far
That was
as
so cute.
whips,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stash position.
Don't judge me. I have a lot, but some of it I bought months ago, and it just kind of came in since the last video. So I have some. Do you want me to go through that really quick?
If you want to. I have 2 things from you, and then 2 things I bought.
Okay.
I just picked up a couple Mira's.
Yay.
Shimmering Mermaid.
I picked that one up too recently. It's a good one.
And then Enchanted Mermaid. I kind of feel like this one might be next on the list to be discontinued. But
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
don't know. We'll see.
You gotta get them now, folks. I don't trust anything below like what 100. I'm not trusting to be, not discontinued. Sorry, there's goats in the window again.
The second goat in the window.
Anyway, yeah. So one thing I got months ago, and it was on layaway because Haid.
Aren't they having 50% off right now?
Are they? Don't tell me. Do you want to stop for a minute? Okay.
No.
So, I don't know if I have a picture of it. That's fine. We can put a picture up here. So I fell in love with the favorite. You all know it. You all love it. And I decided, because I'm lazy, I decided to get the kit from Haid. So I put it on layaway and I finally paid it off. And so I don't really want to open this, but this is part of the kit that came. It came in this cute little like
Purple bag.
Purple bag, yeah. And it used to come in a box, I think, but I think they decided that was not cost efficient, which I completely understand. So I'm not going to open this, but this is it's just easy count, like Lugana or whatever. What is it? It doesn't even say. It's 25 count, easy count. And it came in a cute little like dragonfly, like paper. I don't want to open it until I'm ready. So there's that. And then it came with this cute little bag.
That's cute.
And in the bag, there was needle holder with, I think one needle in it. Yeah, with one needle in it. And one of their little, I don't really know how to use it, but let's see.
Yeah, I've always kind of wondered how.
It's got the little thing. So, I don't know. I'll look it up. So it came with that, and then it came with like all the floss on the floss cards, which is really nice because that's gonna save me time. But it's pretty cool. So I'm super pumped. I want to start that, and it's the it's the not quick stitch, but a smaller size one. So it's only 16 pages instead of the 44 that my Camelot is. So I feel like I could actually like get this one done in like 3 or 4 years instead of 40.
Mine was 12 pages, so.
And how long did that take you?
Wow, it took me 3 years, but only because the first year I took like a 6 to 8 month break.
Yeah.
Because then that was my first hate, because you don't see very much progress, and you're like, you're never gonna finish
right.
it. So, yeah, but.
That's my problem with Camelot right now. I haven't touched it. I'm like, I've done 2 pages.
But I thought since you could see like the horse's nose that was.
It is. It's one of those pieces where you have to really just sit down and do it though. And I've been so busy that I kind of just want something I can put in my hoop and just go instead of like getting the stand out and putting it on the Q-snap, and I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately mine stayed on my scroll frame the entire time.
Yeah, well it didn't hurt it, did it?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I have like 3 or 4 scroll frames anyway, so
yeah,
it didn't. Yeah, but anyway.
Did you see the whole thing about Omanik
and Haid?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm very excited.
I don't know if I'm excited because what if I need a size that she doesn't have? So that kind of bums me out. I like having the option.
Is she only carrying specific sizes?
Yes.
He's
sending her things, and what she has is what you can buy.
I guess I didn't see that part of it.
From what I can tell. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. What I got at the moment.
Right.
Like I just like enough workspace.
Yeah.
You know that, because I rest my frame on my lap, so
right.
Anything that's too tall it gets too. This size is perfect, I think, right now. So.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting a smaller one for like smaller projects.
Right. He's got a couple of really new cute ones that are like this.
Yeah, I saw those.
I like those.
But the sides I like. I just need
too.
some shorter.
Right.
For the top and bottom. But.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about getting a couple of like the extra long ones because I have some where the fat, like Death by Cross Stitch. I can't put Death by Cross Stitch on anything right now. Right. So I have it on a Q-snap, but I have so much extra fabric because of it. And I did get something from, I can't remember her. She's on Etsy and she's been around forever. But she does the grime guards.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell Jenny we'll put it in the description box. But she has like these little, she calls them boots, where it's just like a little, you pull it up on the bottom and it just, all your extra fabric goes in it. And then it's just in there. You know, it's pretty cool. I got one. I should bring that. Did I show that last time?
I've never seen it.
Okay, I'll bring it next time. And I'll try to get her name and everything. But okay, so the next thing I got a long time ago, and it just came in recently, was the Stitchy Box Paris box, and I don't know if you guys know about Stitchy Box, but basically she puts together, like, everything is wrapped. Every individual item is wrapped, and it's 30 days, 30 items. You can open one each day, or if you want to open them all up at once, you can, but I kind of did whatever I wanted, and my son likes to open it because it's like Christmas for him. Even though it's not, you know, stuff he would do. But I'll kind of just go through this quickly. But each little thing has a little, like, tells you what it is and all that kind of stuff. Is it gonna focus? Yeah. No, almost. There it goes. So anyway, she tells you in each little thing about what the stuff is. So got a couple of finishing fabrics, a little pink polka dot and some really pretty shiny stuff. And then she usually puts in a couple of charts, and so we've got a tiny modernist chart, Paris. And then this one's cool. I don't know if I ever do it, but oh my gosh, is that insane? It's beautiful.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
While you're talking.
And then she puts in some like stitching fabrics. So here's one. It's like a gray printed model looking stuff. Got a petit point. And she also gave us like a lavender linen. Very pretty. And then she also sends threads, and so I'm not going to go through each one, but there's the palette for Paris. You got, you know, some sparkles and pinks and grays, and, you know, this one's a silk right here. So that was fun. A couple of silks in there. And then this guy, it's a decorative wood ornament, and it kind of gives you instructions on how you can stitch something and put it on there. Kind of fun.
It's like a sampler. It's got the alphabet in it and all the numbers in it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it's
Really
it's like all the different regions of France or something. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Then a couple of finishing things like cording and rickrack there. Yeah, it's a lot. Some needles, bowen, of course. A bunch of different kinds of... Lots of beads in this one. There's... I don't know if they're showing up at all, but different kinds of beads, different colors. That's fine. I'll pick them up. There's some more. Just a bunch of delicas and things like that. And then these I thought were cool. Jenny, we were talking about sequins, but these are sequins. And you can like put the bead in the middle and stitch them down. They're really pretty. They're kind of a brown bronze color. Pretty neat. And then a bunch of little doodad like charms. So here's some of the charms. Got a little filigree thing, a little fleur-de-lis, Eiffel Tower. This is like a button. It's got I don't know, that stuff on. But it's got the hole in the top and bottom, so I guess, I don't know. You could probably put it on like a scissor fob or something, make a little cute scissor fob. But yeah, anyway, so that was fun. That's all the stuff that came in that. I do these like once a year just to kind of treat myself. Last year I did the Christmas box, and that was really cute. So. Sorry, Jenny.
You're fine.
I have so much stuff.
It's alright. I live through you. That's why I don't buy
I'll share it anytime.
I don't buy stuff because you're going to get it all.
So bad. And then Lister Stitches on Instagram. I think I got these on Etsy, but I guess she was going out of business, so she had everything discounted. So I got some of her cute little, I guess I was in a Paris mood. Got some, stamp type ones, and then this one was free. It's one of the little gorgeous ladies, looks like. And then kind of a mermaid tail, and then a G. So kind of fun. And then this guy is the Dying to Stitch Kindred Spirits Club for this quarter. Came in, and Beth twisted a really cute finish with the red felt along the edges, and so all that stuff came with it. That's gonna be so cute. But it came on Flag Day, and it's called Flag Day, or Every Day is Flag Day or something. But it's got the infamous bunting all over it. So, but it's really cute. It comes with all the threads and fabric and everything. I got my last installment of my 6 months of the XJU Design Fabric of the Month Primitive. That's what it looks like. Let's see if it has a name. Sandstorm. I want to start singing the song from the 90s. That was so famous. And then,
Sing it.
I don't know how it goes. I'll play it here now. You guys go look up Sandstorm. You know what I'm talking about. And then I found these on eBay for a really good price. They're Veryl, I don't know how to say her name. Don't make me say it. Do you know? Veronique Inginger? Let's see.
Dude, I speak German, not French.
That's her name right up
I
top
have
there.
no idea.
Veronique. Anyway, she has some really cute stuff in here. I kind of just bought it without knowing what was in here, but it's just got adorable little...
Old traditional patterns. So.
Yeah, I mean, look at that one. It's so pretty. Let's see. There's like a rooster in here. There's just like little tags of stuff. I'm trying to find it like so you don't see the patterns and stuff. But, got some cupcakes. Okay, that one's cute. And then this one's Christmassy. So let me see if I can find some. It's got like a cool tablecloth. You can do little children on it. There was one in here that I liked that was a lady. Let's see if I can find it. It's got like a lot of the Joyeux Noël. I don't know how to say French, sorry. You know, just cute little stuff. I wouldn't stitch everything in it, but there's some really pretty, you know, a lot of back stitch, that sort of thing. That one's kind of cool. So anyway, those are fun. Okay, almost done. And then Stone Street Stitch Works. I got a couple that I'm sure you've seen from Julie, but because we got them like at the same time, it's so funny. Got the Susan B. sampler. And this was right when it came out, so it's been a while, obviously, since we've done a video. And then, of course, her book house, which is super cool. And then I found this just on eBay randomly, and it's the Traveling Stitcher, who I haven't heard of before. But I really like the colors in this. I've kind of been getting into the samplers, but I like the rooster and the colors. So I can't wait to start that one once I get a couple better samplers. And then this one just kind of reminded me of like Christmas colors. There's a lot of like greens and reds and whites in it. And it's really pretty.
Oh, that picture is dark.
It's really bad, but if you Google this on the internet, it turns out really beautiful. So, and then of course I hit up Lindy Stitches for this one. I tried to resist, but I just couldn't. It's just the colors are really rad. And I'm always looking, I still have never done a wedding sampler for my husband and I just thought that was pretty. Maybe put our initials on there somewhere or something. And then while I was there, I also got some of her little sticker plates, because I do have a bunch that I didn't sign, so I thought it'd be nice to have something on the back. And then I went on a Summer House Stitchworks kick and picked up this lady, the Sister because it was on sale on cheap. So, and it looks like it'll stitch up really quick. And then finally, the last thing I got, just because I was in a flag summer mood, drawn thread, welcome, summer. It's got the flag on it. And also I saw all the other ones with the other seasons, and I'm probably going to have to buy those too at some point. I thought that'd be nice to do sometime this summer. So, I think that's it. Yay, I'm done. It's been a while, that's why.
Yeah, it's 2 months. I mean.
Yeah. And a lot of it was on sale. So, yeah. She said.
The only thing I've gotten, well, I guess I didn't buy these, but, Melissa here went on vacation to Disney World, and we babysat her dogs, because we have 3, and he kind of blends in pretty well with our dogs, so he stayed with us, and she gave me these as a thank you. I don't have a wiener dog, but I like wiener dogs because I'm German, and German people and wiener dogs, right? So
those are so cute.
And then I got this she gave me this cool little thing from Epcot.
It's from Japan.
So check this out. Pull that bad boy and twist. It's like a mobile ort jar.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
So cool.
So I'll be taking that on my next trip.
Nice.
In 2 days. I guess. Might as well just go into that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Into life stuff.
Yes.
So she went to Disney World for
I did.
a week.
I've had 2 of my sisters visit here, so that was 2 long weekends over the last couple of months. And then and we had a blast. Each of us went rafting on both of their trips, and it was like super fun. I love whitewater rafting here, and with all the snows this year, apparently June is going to be like epic. So if you're going to go, you should go like now, because we went on Clear Creek, which I thought would be like a float, and it was rapids the entire way, and we got soaked. Oh my gosh, like we caught air. We were like, I mean, it was the beginners, and it was crazy.
Wow.
It was really fun. My 8-year-old son went with us, and he was just holding on to I was holding on to his rope. I was like, I'm gonna fall out. I'm holding on to your rope too. It was crazy. But yeah, we went to Disney for 3 full days, and then 2 side days for the traveling. Disney World in Florida, and it was nice because it was hot. It was like 96-ish the whole time, but the humidity was like 30%, so I was actually pleased because I thought it was going to be like smack in the face humid, and it wasn't that bad. It was just hot with the sun, and so I had my hat, and we just kept putting on the sunscreen, and I'm a convert, man. I really enjoy Disney, and I think my friend Jennifer, she goes there a lot, and she helped us kind of get everything prepared ahead of time, and it was just so smooth. And we had all the fast passes ready, and we had dining reservations, and it's expensive, but it's worth it because it's an immersive experience. And we stayed at one of the little resorts at the French Quarter and just had a great time. So I was glad to go, and my son was already like, Mom, when are you saving up for Disneyland? I was like, give me a couple years, But so that'll be next. And then he's like, Mom, yesterday he said, Mom, there's a Disney World in Paris. I said, okay.
I have been to that.
Slow your roll. Have you?
Yeah, yeah, when we lived out there.
Was it fun?
We went. That was my first Disney. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
I don't
one
really
day.
remember a whole lot because I was like 11. But,
right.
But I do remember going.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Someday.
I think it I think that was when it first opened.
Right. Yeah, because it's not that old. So.
No. Wow.
Well, I mean, it is, but compared to the other 2.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've.
You've been busy.
Yeah, so I've been working out like crazy. I'm doing a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish in Colorado, so we're doing a 24-mile hike in 1 day. So every weekend I've been hiking my butt off. So like yesterday I did a 15-mile hike. So it's just a training hike, and then our official hike starts, that we'll do is August 10th. So we're just training, and I have Fridays off Friday and the weekend, so I've just been hiking Fridays and Saturdays, and then Sundays been chilling. So I've been super busy. No, we got a vacation coming up in 2 days, so I'll be leaving Wednesday, and I won't be back till the end of the month. So there's June, and we're going to Puerto Rico.
Fun.
So I'm ready
With the beach.
for some beach.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had a real vacation in 2 years, so
Yeah.
it's about time. I have like over a month of PTO because I haven't really taken any time off. So
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. I'm gonna probably take my smalls for the smalls exchange with me to try to do something, but we'll see. It's gonna be family, lots of family, and probably lots of drinking. So I'm not sure how much I'll be getting done, but I will try.
It's a vacation. Relax. I didn't get stitching done at Disney either.
No.
So
I try to get it in, but lately with all these hikes and working out, I've been so tired, and I'm usually asleep before 10, so
yeah.
I just really haven't had any time to touch much, but yeah, so hopefully we can get a video done when I get back.
Yeah.
So that'll be in about 2 weeks again. But other than that, I don't no plans really. Just the vacation again coming up. So
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I know I'm behind on my mini celebrations. It's like a monthly thing, and I was trying to do like one for each month and then be done in December.
I remember.
The last one I finished was April, so I'm gonna hit that probably this week. And then go back to Prairie Sampler and probably just try and get that done. As long as I'm feeling it, which I am. You know how you just get in the mode where you're like, yeah, I like this and I'm enjoying this and like, let's get it done. And
That's
you're making
how I am
progress.
with that Mira. Like, I just don't want to put her down.
Yeah.
I think once I can
do it.
finish that little tail section, then
Right.
I'll just fly through it because there's so many color changes. So,
Right.
But I think once I get past that, I don't think it'll be very long to finish. I thought I could finish it in May, but no.
You're just too busy.
I mean, I have in the past stitched every day, and just these past few months, there's times where I don't stitch for 2 or 3 days at a time. So I know.
That's just sad.
It is. It really is, because I do enjoy it. So. But it's
therapeutic.
But it's not. I haven't lost my stitchy bug. I'm too tired. Like, I can't even. I'll look at it and maybe do like 5 stitches, and then I'm like, I'm just too tired to even keep going. So
yeah,
I mean, it's just crazy busy. So hopefully, as the summer winds down, that'll slow down a little bit. But
yeah, I'm pretty much done with vacations and stuff and people coming out. I think my dad's supposed to come out at some point, but that'll probably just be like a night or 2. So other than that, I plan on just, getting back to work, getting back to stitching, getting back in the routine.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean,
yeah. That's about it, y'all.
Yeah, that's all we got. So, I guess we'll try to see you guys in about 2 weeks. We'll try not to make it as long this time.
No. I think it'll be better, now that I don't have people coming in and going out of town.
Tax season's over.
Tax season's over. It's only 6 more months till it starts again. But yeah, it's over for now. And just I might be traveling more in the fall because we did lose a couple people at work, and so I think I'll be doing more of like the legwork as far as going out to like remote clients and visiting them for 2-3 days or a week at a time, just depending on the client. So I'll be in and out, but I think on the weekends I'll be around, which is typically when we do videos. So we'll be here. I'll just maybe be doing some plain stitching here and there. But yeah.
All right.
Well,
thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks guys. We appreciate y'all very much.
I think we got a couple new subscribers, so
yeah,
we'll
welcome.
try to keep it a little bit more regular from here on out.
For sure.
So, all right, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.